In our top stories, global bank HSBC hammers crypto and promotes central bank digital currencies. El Salvador now holds 700 Bitcoin, worth close to $32 million. And the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission threatens to sue crypto exchange Coinbase. These stories and more in this edition of Coinpunks. Welcome to Coinpunks, where we cover the top stories in the crypto space, helping you get informed on all things related to digital assets. Let's jump into today's stories. Global bank HSBC maintains a skeptical stance on crypto while promoting the development of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. CEO Noel Quinn outlined the firm's commitment to supporting the concept of a CBDC as it provides transparent legal tender designed to avoid many risks associated with crypto and stablecoins. While expressing skepticism over crypto, Quinn emphasized that HSBC will continue deepening the experience of cross-border payments and the global CBDC development. HSBC is one of the world's largest banking institutions, reportedly being one of the biggest debt buyers of troubled Chinese real estate developer Evergrande, alongside investment giant BlackRock. HSBC has emerged as one of the biggest skeptics of Bitcoin and the crypto industry in general. As the Bitcoin price fell below $46,000 recently, El Salvador President Nayib Bukele announced on Twitter that the country has bought the dip. With 150 new coins, the Central American government now holds 700 Bitcoin, worth close to $32 million at the time of this video. In a reference to the not financial advice disclaimers shown around the crypto ecosystem, Bukele shared his presidential advice by reminding they can never beat you if you buy the dips. Aside from protests and marches against the government's Bitcoin move, credit rating agency Standard & Poor's Global said that the adoption has immediate negative implications for the country's credit rating. S&P also claimed the move would hurt El Salvador's chances of securing a $1 billion loan agreement from the International Monetary Fund. A new survey suggests that most El Salvadorians still know little about the veteran crypto and even less about its smaller market cap counterparts. Research conducted by the Sao Paulo-based agency Sherlock Communications suggested that 54% of Salvadoran respondents chose none when asked which crypto they knew best out of a list of 5 leading coins. Anthony Scaramucci, CEO and founder of SkyBridge Capital, thinks Bitcoin can reach $100,000 before the end of the year, mainly due to the exponential growth in demand every month. Once a Bitcoin skeptic, Scaramucci launched SkyBridge Capital's first Bitcoin fund last year with a $25 million investment. Since then, the firm has been steadily accumulating the digital gold. Mooch is a long-term believer in Bitcoin, and he's convinced that the main crypto is growing faster than tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. Mutual funds management giant VanEck has decided to capitalize on the Solana craze by seeking to offer Solana exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, in Germany. VanEck's head of digital assets research, Matthew Segal, had spoken last month about considering Layer 1 smart contract platforms other than Ethereum. He had also explicitly pointed out Solana because of its lower transaction prices and faster throughput. Segal states that the idea of achieving 50,000 transactions per second, which would rival NASDAQ, opens up the potential to just securitize any number of existing assets, tokenize them, and trade them in parallel using the Solana network. Non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, have seen phenomenal growth this year, and the company Sorare aims to tether the billion-dollar NFT industry to the billion-dollar fantasy sports market. The market size of fantasy sports in the United States alone topped $8.4 billion in 2019. Sorare revealed the company has raised $680 million in a Series B financing round led by SoftBank. The Sorare team said it plans to launch an office in the US and sign up the top 20 football leagues. They also have plans to expand into other types of sports, and so far, the company has licensed players from 180 football teams, including Juventus, Real Madrid, and Liverpool. According to Sorare, the startup saw $150 million in cards swapped on the platform since January 2021. The Nasdaq-listed cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase has dropped its plans to launch a lending program after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, threatened to sue the company. Coinbase unveiled the Lend program in June, where users could earn interest on USD Coin, or USDC, with rates more than 50 times the national average of a traditional savings account. Unexpectedly, Coinbase revealed in early September that the SEC sent the company a Wells notice regarding its Lend program. Members of the Iranian parliament, the Majlis, have voiced concerns over Tehran's restrictive policies towards innovations such as crypto. Following the release of a study recommending a new approach towards the crypto industry, the lawmakers have called for the adoption of friendlier regulations. Under current government rules, crypto mining is legal in Iran for entities authorized by the Ministry of Industries, Mining, and Trade. The minting of digital coins was recognized as an industrial activity in 2019. However, the trading of crypto assets isn't tolerated, and Iranian authorities have been cracking down on local exchanges, with a notable exception. Banks and licensed money changers are allowed to use digital currency mined in Iran to pay for imports. Lawmakers have suggested that the government should allow miners to buy electricity through the Iran Energy Exchange or even directly from local and foreign producers. The president of Turkey stated that the country is at war with cryptocurrency. President Erdogan has clarified the government's stance on crypto, stating that the country is at war with the currency. He emphasized that Turkey will continue with its own fiat currency. Last April, the Turkish central bank issued a notice prohibiting the use of crypto for payments of goods and services. In July, the Turkish government said it was preparing a bill to regulate cryptocurrencies. This wraps up things for today's show. Leave your comments on today's stories and also drop suggestions for what you'd like coverage on in the future. If you like today's show, give it a like and subscribe by tapping that sub button. If you're on the go, you can get the same content in our podcast over at www.coinpunks.ca. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you in the next one.